what is that, number 168. And I'm changing it up a bit. I'm doing my own thing here. I don't know if you guys can even see it. Putting a little bit of a turn on his head so you can see both eyes. Horns are more separated here. Might be making them too big. I'm drawing the guy's head upside down. Janson, who got an Inkpot award today. I think he got it today. He may have gotten it yesterday. I'm not sure. But I saw it today. And he's one of my favorite comic book. I don't want to just say inkers, but because I like his artwork too. And he did do a lot of the Daredevil stuff. Like Frank Miller would like do the layouts, and Klaus Janson would go over it and kind of finish it up. And so I'm doing a tribute to him because he got his Inkpot award. And I thought, boy, man, he should have had one a long time ago. What is that all about? Unless they give out more than one, I don't know. Maybe he already had one. And now this is his second or third Inkpot award. Yeah, with Elektra. She's going to be right up here. I started penciling her out a little bit. At some point, I'd like to do a Dave Cockrum tribute of some kind, either a cover or something, because his stuff is so odd to me. I didn't care for him when I was collecting comics, but now, in hindsight, I miss him. And his it just brings joy to. He's the one, I guess, when I look at his work, it just brings joy to me, happiness. Might rework all this some more. New ink tonight, I hope. I'm going to bust this out here pretty. I'm doing a little different. His bully club is more up here, isn't it? I'm doing it all out of wonk. I have to move his knuckle over here. I'm going to have to rotate his whole hand. I don't like what I did here. I don't like it.
So when did Pakkins, who did the coloring?
I did the coloring.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do basically everything. The only time that I haven't done it was issue number 2 of Titan, and that's just the individual issue. I colored the first issue of Titan, and the second issue I was going to color all of them, and then so I hired a guy, and he did a different job than I would do. I think he did a good job though; it was fine, and I think it's kind of cool to see other people's interpretation of things, you know. But it was very, very saturated. His choice of colors. I like to go with more muted, softer colors, which, you know, that's just my preference. Other people like things really bold and standy outy and all that. But I kind of don't want it to take away from the black line, you know. So I'm really trying to showcase the line work.
Standy outy.
Yeah, it's a technical term. Standy outy. Um, anyways, what was I saying? Because I like the line work of comics and stuff like that. And I think sometimes the coloring just really destroys the artwork itself.
How long does it take to do a cover like this?
We'll see, right? I don't know. It could take a while. I don't know. Depends on how accurate I want to be. Like, I could just start just freestyling it and make it my own style and everything. And I don't know. I kind of do a mixture. In some ways, I wish I could just cut loose and do my own thing with it. Which, you know, I could. And not stay on. Because sometimes if they're too accurate, I don't know. Just don't know if I want to do that.
Almost all the ones we saw had the artist's own little spin.
Oh, really? See, I got my bully club right over her hand. I got it all off. So I might have to make an adjustment, or maybe I'll lower the bully club a little bit, like maybe to right here. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'll drop this down here more.
What do you think about when you are drawing?
Right now I'm thinking about weight and emotion. I'm trying to put emotion into what I'm drawing. I'm not just drawing lines. I'm actually trying to. It probably sounds weird, but I'm trying to put feeling into it. And when even these thin lines that I'm doing here, I know I'm going to go in and thicken. Like in the face here, you can see like there's some thicker lines in there. I may even pop those out even more. and I left the chin open here. I left that open there. You have to think about what you're doing, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like drip, because I believe it's raining on this cover, because there's a lightning going behind. I just have a feeling it might be raining. But anyways, so I'm trying to think of those things where I'm going to lay down blacks, like hit some heavy blacks and things like that. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to get the emotion across to think that giving them a real expression, like a real emotional expression, you know. But I want to go in with this new brush that I got. I'm kind of excited to use it. And this new ink. This is new paper.
What comic was that?
What comic? And I got some new ink. And I've heard some good stuff about this. I have a new brush. I haven't even used it yet. It's still stiff. I gotta wet it a little. So hopefully this is all gonna be fun.
What kind of paper?
It's let me see if I can get this brush loosened up, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna just let that sit for a little bit. Here's my new paper that I got. I've never used this paper before, so it's called Eon Comic Art Board. There it is. This is a HD plate with guide and regular full bleed comic art. So I think that the ink is going to just glide on this. And then this ink, I've never used this before, but I've heard some good stuff. Let's see if it'll stay on my board without sliding. Now we're ready. This is it, guys. This is the moment of truth. I think what I'm going to do is put the ink in like a little reservoir, like a painting reservoir thing. And then it won't dry out my whole bottle. Like if I just dip right from the bottle, it's going to dry out the ink prematurely. So if I just put some in a little reservoir here, hopefully that's not going to slide. I want to give it a little shake. Make sure that it's not whatever. I have an eyedropper here from another.
Electra once he loved her, now she is his most deadly enemy.
That's right. It's the sad truth. You guys got to see it here live. Ooh, look at that. That is rich. Corinthian ink. So I'm just going to put a little in there. I'm going to dip my brush in it. And I'm going to close the ink up so it won't dry out. Keep its consistency longer. Get our brush. Load it up. Probably should do some test lines, but I don't care. I think I care. See, Klaus Janson was not afraid to do a line. He did some thick lines. Bold. I mean, he's probably still doing some thick lines. I say it like Like he's not with us anymore. He's still alive. Keeps it interesting.
Your artwork and brushwork is amazing.
Thank you.
What kind of brush is that?
I don't know. It's in Japanese or something. I ordered it, and I can look it up and let you know later.
How did you order it if you don't speak Japanese?
How do you know I don't speak Japanese? I wonder if the one in the car still solid. I wonder if the one in the car still solid.
Cat and Rusty in the house.
Nice. That kind of looks like Klaus Janson inking right there. Cool.
Gary Shipman inking.
Honing in on my Klaus.
Honing in on your Shipman.
Got a little hair. Mm-hmm. Oops. Smeared my hand in the ink. It's not dry yet. Whoopsie.
You made me ink.
All right, so what do we think so far of our recreation? Are we crushing it?
Crushing it.
Crushing it. There are some minor differences. Maybe they aren't so minor, but there are differences if you compare the two. It's kind of fun trying to make it have a Klaus Janson vibe. Digging it. Digging it, people.
Klaus with Shipman vibe.
Yeah, there you go. Gotta let it dry.
Klaus a Shipman vibe. Does Daredevil usually fight with a stick?
Yeah. He uses it like Spider-Man uses his webs. It's like it shoots a cable out and he hooks it onto buildings and he can swing. It also ricochets, kind of like Captain America's shield.
Or is it a rolling pin for baking?
He can do that too. So don't even mess.
What's Daredevil's backstory?
All right. So his story is he his father. Something happened to his mom. Not sure exactly. Um, but he's raised by his father. His father was a boxer, and he was a young kid, and his dad would box to make money so that he could put his son Daredevil, who is Matt Murdock, through college so he could become a lawyer, make something of his life, not just have to throw it away as a boxer like his dad. And but he wanted to be a boxer himself, and then one day he was like maybe in his teens or something like that. He was crossing the street, or some old man was crossing the street, and or a blind person, I think. I don't know. He was either blind or he's an old man. I don't know. And a truck that had like some radioactive material in it, like swerved to miss the old man, and crashed. The radioactive material flew out, hit Matt Murdock in the eyeballs, and when he finally recovered, he was able to see like a bat, like he had a radar sense. So it's sort of like he's like Batman a little bit, I guess you'd say. So they gave him an actual radar, which is more like Batman than Batman. Isn't that crazy? Um, and so he's blind, but he has the senses of a bat, so he can whatever. He can see better actually than people, normal people. And so that's the story.
What's a normal person?
Um, me, I'm a normal person. Well, I guess that's debatable,
We
right?
didn't see any of them here in San Diego.
Right. That's why I'm not there. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, I guess
including us.
it's debatable that I'm normal. I spoke out of turn. I'm sorry. I'm drawing this dude upside down. I wonder if Klaus drew him upside down. And depending on how it goes, right now I have it set at 500. Depending on how it goes, the price may go up because we got the whole background to do. I got to do all the lettering. I got to do the little box, and I have to draw Daredevil up there as well. So, but yeah, we made some good progress, I think. Maybe we'll put some water drips. Excuse me. I'm putting more drips on them than the cover calls for. We're making ours drippy.
Looks like everyone survived San Diego.
Yeah, that's good. Did you go?
Not me.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe next year. We'll see how things go.
Crazy what some of those exclusive comics are going for.
I didn't see.
What cover are we recreating?
This is Daredevil 168 by Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. I started it because I had heard that Klaus Janson got an Inkpot Award. And so I thought, let's do a tribute to Klaus.
Klaus is one of the classics. I've always enjoyed his art.
Yeah, me too. He's one of my favorite inkers.
Garrett, is there an artist tool they don't make anymore that you wish they did?
Huh. I don't know. I think they've gotten pretty good. I can't think of anything. Well, they did quit making the paint. This is a paint that the first art watercolor set I ever got. This was the brand, and once I ran out of it, I went to go find um, more, and all the other watercolors have been inferior. But then I went online and I was able to find this set, and it's the old set that I used to have, and I tested it out on a piece. Came out sweet. Actually, it's the Beauty and the Beast piece. I think it's in the den right now. It's that one right there. That was the watercolors I used on it. So yeah, they don't make those anymore that I know of. I think Crayola bought the company, and I have to go try Crayola now and see if they're as good. I'm working on a recreation of the Daredevil 168 by Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. Not done yet. We still got a ways to go before we're finished with this piece. Congratulations on that Superman cover that you did. Very nice.
Thanks.
Looked like a lot of fun.
Trying to develop some skills.
Yeah. Looks like you have a good start there, that's for sure.
Don't like getting the ink all over my fingers, though.
Yeah. Is it pesky? Man, it is so hot here.
How hot is it?
Let me tell you. It's so hot that I have a fan on. So I just remembered, not because of my memory, but I have a bit of a show. It's not really a show so much as a comic book store appearance or signing or whatever this Saturday. And the reason why I remembered is because they contacted me and said, "Hey, you still coming this Saturday?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." It's the new guy comics. Let's see. Let's see if we can find him. There he is. All right, so there's his. He's on Whatnot as well, so I just tagged him or added him or whatever in the stream. Who knows? Maybe he'll show up, or maybe he has a show going on right now. I don't even know. But yeah, this Saturday is the big show. It's their anniversary. I was there last year as well, and happened to be pretty close in proximity, and so yeah, it works out. And he's my go-to guy for things, comics, stuff like that. Welcome to NNY. What is that? New York? Zix comic. Wow, that's a mouthful.
Looks like a nice store. Are you drawing while you were there?
Yes, I'll have a table set up. What they do is they secure the building next door to the comic book store. So they have a whole bunch of other stuff going on in the next building. And I think they're going to have he said something about a taco truck is going to be there. So that'll be awesome. Get to have tacos.
Tacos for everyone.
Tacos and comics. Doesn't get better than that. So if you guys can make it to the show, come on down.
Just don't put your greasy hands on the comics or your drawings.
My inky hands. More like it, right? For some reason, it only works good if I have a clean finger. So I have to use all my fingers, get them all dirty, in order to get this to work right. Or maybe it's too hot in the house and it's drying the ink before I can.
Thermodynamics.
Let's go wash my hands. That's looking pretty good, guys. What do you think so far? I'm gonna go wash my fingers so I have fresh fingers to ink this. I should probably invest in like some baby wipes or something for my table. And then I could just wipe my hands off real quick instead of having to go wash them all the time, right?
Got some of the new paper you have. Not sure what to take on at our 11 by 17 level yet.
What kind of paper did you get? This kind I'm using here? The ion stuff or eon?
The kind you just got last week.
Yeah, it's this one, right? With that
Eon.
ion, whatever. This isn't a spelling stream, okay? Or reading stream. So I may say all kinds of things wrong. Oh, look how nice that looks. That's the trick. Wash your hands, guys. Yep, it's starting to plug up again already. How big was that Superman piece you did?
Standard comic size.
Oh, okay. It looked like a larger sheet to me. So you're
The
gonna.
paper was bigger, but picture was regular.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got some professional grade paper there. So what do you got in mind? What are you thinking? Not sure yet.
Like redoing the comics like you were doing.
Yeah, which one?
But my inking skills are weak.
Well, you might be surprised as you do it. You'll learn. The more you do it, the better you'll get. And then you can start doing a show, and we'll come watch you. What do you think?
No way.
Way.
It's Kathy and my anniversary today.
Oh, happy anniversary. How many years?
"28 years of marriage."
Oh, wow. That is awesome. I think that's how many years.
But new here for 46 years.
Oh, really? Did you guys go to high school together?
Meet her when she was 11.
Wow, that's cool. Wait, you met her when you were 11, so it took you all that many years for you to finally get her to marry you?
When she was 11.
When she was 11, then how many more years before you guys were married?
I was 13.
And from that point on, you were whittling her down. Come on, just marry me. Would you just marry me?
She played hard to get. I chased and chased.
Or was it the other way around? You played hard to get, and she was chasing you.
That's a big no.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? I took a shot at it. It was unlikely.
Thanks for believing in me.
Right on.
Wrong, but nice.
Hey, well, you're married to her. There you go, man. Win-win.
Have you talked with Rick since Comic-Con?
Yeah, I talked to him today, and I guess he's sick. He got sick. He said he started feeling bad Saturday. And Sunday night, maybe it was Saturday, or no, Sunday night he said it was really bad. And now he's home trying to feel better.
He looked horrible on a quick stream on Saturday night.
Did he really? Oh, no, that's how he looks.
You a true friend.
I don't know how good of a friend I am. Rick is a good friend. He's always been kind to me, that's for sure. And I haven't deserved it.
What's new in the bin?
I don't know if there's anything new. We have some of the same old stuff. I've just been collecting pieces of artwork lately. Just because I'm doing them and they sit there. Or I spill coffee on them. I don't know. And if any of you closer, coffee. But I'm for
Maybe color the rest of it with coffee.
fix that. We'll talk. Coffee. Welcome to She-Hulk and Deadpool 888. Welcome.
Maybe get McDonald's to sponsor the piece.
How do you do that? Oh, because the coffee was from McDonald's. Oh, ho, ho.
No idea, but it was their coffee.
Yes, and guess what? Just before the show, look what I went and got. Another one. All right. Well, hey, I am open for commissions or custom originals if anybody wants a drawing. I can do this anytime. I could do something that somebody wants. Because probably I'm the only one that wants this. I think I'm going to have to go wash my hands again.
Jennifer Garner is playing Elektra in the Deadpool and Wolverine. She was at Comic Con.
She was. Did you tell her I said hi?
She was looking for you.
She was. She knew I wasn't going to be there.
This is a cool comic. It's only time they spell her name with the K in it.
I think they should do it all the time with the K. Okay, I gotta go get either a Clorox wipe or something so I don't have to keep washing my hands. I'll be right back. If anybody's interested in this, I'm gonna keep working on it, but we'll run it right now. This is a brush pen. It is a, I got one in a package still. It is a Pentel color brush, medium point brush. What else? But it's black. It says color brush, but it's black. It should be black. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is black. Fade proof, waterproof. No, it's the ink is all inside the pen itself. See, these cartridges come off like this, like that, and they are loaded with ink. And then you can get refills for them as well, if you're into that kind of thing. Refills, that is. And apparently I am into refills. Because look at this. I have all these used ones. I was trying to figure out a way. They made them in such a way to where there's something in here to where you can't just drop ink into there. I wonder if these are empty. Yeah, they are. Anyway, so I've gone through quite a few of these. Here's another brush. I wonder if this has anything in it. I don't know. They're kind of a good brush. I like them. They're not as good as a real, just a regular brush, but they're fine, you know. You might have to restart it.